Stocks our strategists feel are poised to deliver positive returns are featured now in their top stock picks of the week.
A pharmaceutical company and a foreign bank on the radar this week for top stock picks. Nina Mishra and Eric Dutram are here to favor us with their picks. Nina, you have the pharmaceutical company.
Yes, Johnson & Johnson.
Yep.
It is now one of the only two American companies with a AAA credit rating from S&P.
Wow.
And recently they replaced Apple as the most respected company in the world in Barron's survey of annual survey of money managers. Very strong and stable company with 32 years of consecutive earnings increase and, and 54 years of dividend increases. So the current dividend yield is 2.8%, and they distribute about 50% of their free cash flow to shareholders. Started the year on a very strong note, beating on both top and bottom lines for Q1, and they also raised their guidance for the current year. Okay. And in fact, if you look at the EPS surprise chart, it's a beautiful chart, all green arrows, not a single miss in the last 5 years. And recently they acquired Vogue International. It's a hair products company for more than $3 billion. At the beginning of the year, they had announced that they have $18 billion to spend on acquisitions this year. And this acquisition is expected to bolster their consumer business. And we should expect more acquisitions this year. Basically, if you are looking for a high quality company with a solid dividend yield and a strong growth potential, then you cannot ignore Johnson & Johnson.
Okay.
And that is the reason why we hold them in the income investor portfolio.
Oh, okay. That's good to know, too. All right, Mr. Dutram, go ahead and beat that with Canadian Imperial Bank.
Yeah, I'll try. This name's not probably as well known as Johnson & Johnson. But, you know, I think the big thing investors need to watch this week is the Brexit vote. And I don't think they're going to leave the EU. That's why I'm looking to financials to rally this week, along with some of the riskier commodities like oil. I think both those situations are really going to help foreign banks, in particular Canada, since they do a lot of oil up there. So I think CM here is going to be a great pick. And if we look to the recent chart here, we can see that the company has a great track record of beating in earnings season. We're coming off 5 straight beats. And although earnings estimates were a bit lower, we've seen kind of a snapback as of late. So earnings estimates are definitely moving in the right direction right now. I do think the interest rate story is going to be a little more improved later on in the week. You know, hopefully the Brexit vote comes in as I'm expecting, and that really boosts these banking stocks. And if we look to recent earnings estimates, we can see that analysts really like this stock right now. 100% agreement among analysts in terms of this quarter and the full year for earnings estimate revisions higher. And the magnitude of these estimates has also been pretty good. We can see 6% higher over the last 2 months and 5% higher for the full year. So these are pretty good metrics. This is a Zacks ranked #1 stock. Solid dividend yield with this company as well. This is a surprise trader pick, and you know we had it in the portfolio before their beat, and I'm expecting this company to come back a little bit and hopefully surge after the Brexit vote later in the week.
Okay, well thanks for that. Outside of the services, do either of you own either of these?
No.
No.
Okay. And if you want more information on stocks, stock picks, stock picking strategies, commentary, and other information, it's all located on our website, zacks.com. Get on over to the homepage. If you're not on the site watching this video, link to it all from there. With Nina and Eric, I'm Terry Ruffalo.